Well, Mr. T, I said it was an honor to chat with you again. We're a pro wrestling outlet here, and you are so influential in the world of pro wrestling. I mean, in many ways, it's hard to think that we would really be where we're at now with pro wrestling without you. I mean, we go back to the main event of WrestleMania 1. You're tagging with Hulk Hogan. You got Roddy Piper, Orton across the ring. Take us back there, Mr. T. What was it like to be a part of that first WrestleMania? What was it like to work with those men, and did you see that event becoming as big as it is, of course, these days?
No, I tell you, when I met with Vince McMahon and then Hulk was telling me about it, because remember, me and Hulk Hogan, we go back, because we was in Rocky 3 together. Then he did a couple of episodes of the A-Team, so we were talking. He invited me to a couple of his matches. They said, wow. So from that, then he got him and Vince, and then he was friends with Cyndi Lauper, and all the stuff coming in and said, wow, I want me to get MrT to help me. I said, okay. So I started training. I said, wow. Then it got serious. Then we did the contract and all that. I said, man, now it's serious. Now we got to train. Now I got to learn the move. See, I already was. I knew wrestling. I was wrestling champion in Chicago in high school wrestling. Took a third in the state, 2-time city champ. But then, like I said, it's professional wrestling. It's up there with the other guys. Because I remember as a kid, Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher, from Wisconsin. I remember Sweet Daddy Zeke and Bearcat Wright. They would come in and these raps at the Comiskey Park in Chicago and stuff like that. So, but now, here, I'm involved with WrestleMania. That's the first thing I said, man, wow, Madison Square Garden. Then I'm thinking about the pressure. I said, oh, man, I got to hold my own. People going to be there. Then we're going against Piper. He's the, one of the meanest, toughest, honorary wrestler he is. Like I say, he's the ultimate bad guy. And I got to go against him. I said, oh, man, so, and Hulk was training me, showing me, then he throwing me around and trying to ask me to try to lift him up. I said, oh, man, I can't lift you up, and I'm moving, and we practicing. I said, man, what did I get into? But he said, no, he's going to come. He's going to come. We keep practicing it. We kept practicing at it. And that's what I felt some pressure, because I didn't want to let people down, Then also, there was a little pressure from other wrestlers, and, they didn't understand that, but they probably thought I was maybe a cream puff or somebody trying to come in to make joke of their sport. But I didn't. I came in, I was brought in with Vince because he wanted to advance the sport. And that's what the whole thing, you got Cyndi Lauper, you get more eyeballs on wrestling now. Because before that, they had a certain crowd. Now we bringing in everybody to wrestling. They want to see now, hey, this is the guy from Rocky 3 to 18. Wow, it's Cyndi Lauper from MTV, So, man, so now I got to deliver. I got to do my part. I got to stand toe-to-toe with Piper, And so, it was thrilling and exciting, I tell you, at the same time, So I was really pumped.
Well, you talk about how big and bad Roddy Piper is at the time. What was it like for you behind the curtain? What was your relationship with Roddy? How was he off camera with you?
No, like I said, he was a professional. He was an ultimate professional. And then later on, people thought that we had a beef or whatnot. But no, we was about to try to promote something else, so I had to come out and say, hey, I don't like Piper, and I'm going to get him and this and that. And so something was going to happen, but it didn't happen. So we were setting the stage for it, so people had really thought that we were, because that's how you sell tickets, And I learned from Muhammad Ali, you got to promote it. You got to sell it, and that's the whole thing. You don't want to give the people too much of things, but you want to give them enough. You want to make them excited, make them believe, hey, man, I want to see that. And that's what it was. No, he was a professional. He was good. Like when you watch his biography, when he said how he studied stuff, he wrote stuff down. He was a scholar. He wrote his stuff down, prepared. So like I said, you'll notice that when he get in the camera to say stuff, he had it together. Some wrestlers, they can't really sell it. They might be good, but he could soul it. That's what Ali was. He was a promoter. He could sell it. He was an entertainer. And that's what Piper was. He was an entertainer, and he was tough. He knew the business. He knew his toughness, So now I was just honored to be with the guys, and I told a lot of wrestlers, I said, hey, man, I'm coming in to add to it. I'm not coming to take away. I said, if I can't help you, I don't want to be a part of it, And the guys later on, then they saw that I was sincere and thought I was for real after WrestleMania. Then did other stuff. Then did WrestleMania 2. They know I wasn't joking. Know I wasn't trying to make fun of wrestling, Then we got respect for each other.
Wow, that's incredible.